Ladies and gentlemen, Todd, you should be very scared. Demetrius Johnson is on the all-new Cruise Show right now, straight from the UFC.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
You feeling good?
Feeling good. Feeling real good.
Good to have you, man.
Thanks for having me.
You're not going to be in Crystal's DMs later, are you?
No, I'm just trying to pick out her furniture for her.
Oh, wow. Are you picking out furniture over there?
He said he's going to deliver it too.
Oh, you're going to deliver it?
I'm kidding.
On his shoulders.
Yeah, with your shirt off. Yeah, right? So you have a fight coming up Saturday, the 25th. Who are you fighting? How do you pronounce this guy's name?
It's Kyoji Horiguchi.
Horiguchi.
Okay, yeah. Thank goodness you did that instead of us.
I know, right? Thank you, bro. Thank you. What are you going to do to this guy, bro? Are you going to beat this guy's ass or what, bro?
I'm going to go in there and put in work. I'm going to do my best to retain this title.
Yeah. Oh, see, you're being very political, which I respect, and I get it.
Right.
I get it. But talk to us about what you're going to do to this guy.
Are you going to rip his head off?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You're going to
about
maul
that.
him.
I'm not all about that. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to go ham. That's all I say.
Listen, do me a
Go
favor.
ham. I like
Rip
that.
his face off and wear it as a mask on Halloween, bro.
Like in Con Air?
Okay? Hey, look at me, bro.
I think
Con
you
Air?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Or
Ah,
that.
there he is. Hey, be a man, bro. You hear me? No, this is awesome, man. It's good to have you here, man. You seem like a very calm guy. Are you calm by nature?
Yeah, I'm just a calm dude.
Yeah?
Yep.
And then when you get into the ring, what do you think of?
Time to go get fucking paid.
I love that.
The dollar sign. I called it a ring, by the way. It's not a ring. It's an octagon, right?
yeah.
that
You had to
UFC.
make that money.
Yeah, right. You get the. Well, how much are you getting for this fight?
That's disclosed.
It's private, right?
Secret.
Yeah, it's private.
But seriously, what flips that switch for you, man? Is it the walk out from like the locker room area
Yeah.
into the octagon?
When do
At
you
some
see red,
point-
right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's different, you know. Every single time when you're getting lined up, you know, you're in the tunnels, and there's this chick who counts down from 10 to 0, obviously, and the music kicks in, and then you make the walk, and then you start getting butterflies, and
Yes.
you get that goosebumps, and then you get in there, then you have to calm down, get the heart rate low, just because Bruce Buffer's got to do his little act, get his,
Oh yeah. He's all over the place, right?
And
He's a good dude.
He's doing this thing, and then once the ref brings you close together, you look at your opponent's eyes, and he goes, "Clean fight." Touch him up if you want to. Then the ref looks at the opponent, goes, "Are you ready?" Then he looks at me, he goes, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's fucking get it over with." And
Let's go, right?
there
Kick
we
his
go.
ass.
Talk to me about certain things you can't do before a fight. Can you have sex before a fight?
Yes.
Oh, you can.
Yes.
Because when you box, you can't, right?
No, you
Well,
can.
that's
That's an old
Doesn't it
wives'
make your
tale.
knees weak?
No.
Only in Rocky.
I would think it would help you. You just got it in, and now you're gonna get it in.
No, because
Like,
you got it.
again.
Because you get it in, you want to take a nap, don't you?
Yeah.
No.
If you're
No.
lazy,
Well, I think
If you're me, you want to take a
You
nap.
can go again if you want. I mean, it all depends on how you like to do it. But,
Yeah.
like back in the day, they're like, "Oh, don't do it. It's gonna make
Yeah,
your knees weak. You're gonna be light on your feet. In fighting, you want to be light on your feet. You don't want your knees weak, but you
Yeah.
want to be light on your feet. And it.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson is in here from UFC. He's got a fight coming up Saturday, the 25th. This will be on television. I'm assuming you have pay-per-view, right?
Pay-per-view.
Yep, pay-per-view.
Very cool. Make sure you get that. How much is this pay-per-view, by the way, for that?
I think it's $60 for it. I
Not
believe
bad,
so.
because Manny and Floyd are
Mayweather.
asking for what, $99?
$99.99.
We get. Are you watching that fight, by
You
the
know
way?
what? This was actually gonna be the very first time I purchased a Floyd Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
But once I heard it was $100, I was like, I can't do it. I was like, if Mayweather loses, then I'll purchase it.
Yeah, right.
Because I know how the fight's gonna go. I know
Yeah.
how Mayweather.
How's it
fights.
gonna go?
Mayweather's gonna beat Manny Pacquiao.
No.
You think so?
No,
Yes, he
no.
will.
Wait,
What
man,
round?
That's not gonna happen.
He won't knock him out. It'll be decision.
You think so? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
That's what
too.
Floyd does
Wow.
best, though. That's what Floyd
Exactly.
does best.
That's Floyd. That's Floyd's MO, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, at the end of the day, it's
Getting excited.
It's boxing. It's not a fight. It's boxing.
True, very
And
true.
He is the purest of boxing, and he's going to go out there and box him.
Sure.
Manny Pacquiao tends to overextend. I'm a huge Manny Pacquiao fan.
He's gonna
He tends-
outsmart him, though.
He's going to outsmart him. And Manny Pacquiao tends to overextend, and he's going to capitalize on that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you something. There's been a lot of talk about Floyd, but having thoughts about coming into the MMA ring, and doing that kind of stuff.
No way.
He's made statements. Ronda's made statements. Things like, how do you feel about boxers making that transition?
It's a very hard transition for them. Don't get me wrong. Their stand-up and technicality is way better than mixed martial artists. With that being said, MMA is almost like a street fight. Like you can go to
Yeah,
the ground.
that's
there's
what I'm gonna say.
elbows,
You could
there's-
probably
Exactly.
beat Mayweather's ass in a street fight, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's crazy.
Because every fight ends up on the ground. So like with Ronda Rousey, don't get me wrong. If Mayweather lands one punch on Ronda Rousey,
Yeah, she's dead.
She's dead. I mean, she's not
knocked
gonna
out.
die, but she's gonna be knocked out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
that's a grown championship man.
Right.
Hitting a woman.
A very
frame.
skilled boxer, sure.
Yeah, so there's that retrospect. But when it comes to judo and grappling, Ronda Rousey has that all day. But if it comes to straight boxing, I mean, you have to give this man his respect.
Sure.
Right, and he's not used to someone charging at his midsection. You know what I mean? Like on a drop of a dime. And I think that's the.
It's a little scarier. Yeah,
dude, it's a big difference.
For in your fights, you've won in different ways, submission, knockouts, and stuff. For a fighter, do you guys stop and think like, I want to beat this guy a certain way? It doesn't matter how you win, just fucking win.
I think it goes back and forth. I mean, obviously, I love to submit somebody better because there's that conscious thought in their mind. They're like, I have to give up. Like, I have to literally tap out. When you knock somebody out, they're like, I didn't see that shit coming. So it's almost like, oh, you caught me and all that stuff. So I prefer to submit somebody.
So that way you feel like you actually won because of your technique and like you find a weakness and you actually physically won it.
Absolutely.
Because you can knock someone out just by like kind of like not a fluke, but
you hit
him in the right spot.
She can knock me out. I can turn around and she like pop.
She can hit you on the chin and you're out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It could happen.
Yeah, it could.
Where did you get your nickname from, Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Mouse, it came from the gym I trained at. I was the smallest guy in the gym.
Yep.
And then my original nickname was Black Ice because I was slick. But then, it didn't stick. And then eventually my coach was like, dude, look at your frame. You got big ears. You're small.
Okay, I was going to mention the big ears. I didn't want to say nothing, though. But damn!
Wait, let me see.
Now, they were already that way before you started fighting? Because I know when you start fighting, your ears become like cauliflower looking.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It happened when I was wrestling in high school.
Oh, okay.
When you wrestle a lot more, even people who are on the phone all the time and they keep their phone against their ear all the time, they'll get cauliflower ear.
Were you excited once you did start getting cauliflower ear? Because we had Ronda Rousey in here, and she was saying that she loves the cauliflower.
Is that when you
because
know
it's
you've made it? Yeah, like you're working.
Like you put in enough work to get that.
It's funny because I was like, I've gone to places and they're like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck with you. You got cauliflower ear. I'm not gonna mess with you. Then I told my coach, like, you see these are badges. He goes, no, it's not. It just means you got your ass whooped. Right. I've boxed my whole entire life, wrestled my whole entire life. Look at these ears, nice and clean. Ain't nobody touching me. So it kind of goes both ways.
Do you like it when the ladies touch your ears? Is that a thing for you?
No, I like when they touch my head.
The head. Yeah, the head is always the best. I know, bro. Yes, the head with the nails, bro. Oh, man.
It's a ball.
Right? I mean, how good does that feel, bro?
It feels bomb.
Right? I don't want to be the only pervert over here making noises. Moan with me, bro.
You guys are having a bald guy moment right here.
Get it in there.
Ew.
There's ball bonding.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, you're fighting who again? What's this guy's name?
Kyoji Horiguchi.
Who cares?
I know, right? I can't pronounce it, but he's an Asian guy. Asian guys are pretty scary when it comes to like fighting, right?
Like get into it.
Is he a ninja?
I don't know. Might be a little scary, right? You're not scared at all, though,
No,
right?
I fought a Japanese fighter before.
Oh, so you know.
I know.
We're talking about boxers and coming into MMA and stuff. What about like in the WWE, CM Punk trying to come to MMA? What do you think about wrestlers trying to come into that path?
I think it's good. Brock Lesnar, he did it. And look at him. He went off and been a world champion.
True.
In the heavyweight division. Also defended the belt as well. I mean, there's a lot of people who have been in the UFC who've won the belt. And then they haven't been able to defend it, right after they got the belt. So he's done a lot more than people have already accomplished in mixed martial arts in their whole entire lives.
Yeah.
So,
but he's also just a big giant, too.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a big guy.
He's
on
a big
roids.
dude. But with CM Punk coming over, we'll see how he does. He's doing the right things. It's kind of hard for me to... But fuck it. We'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Hey, speaking about belts, what do you do with the belt in your spare time? It's not like you wear it out to 7-Eleven or whatever. But
You wear it to
when
the
you
pool?
have the championship belt, where does it stay?
It's in my office at the very top of the bookcase. It's in its cover case right now, I think.
Very nice. That's got to be awesome to show the chicks.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Heck
saying. I would
Does
wear it
that
to
help?
7-Eleven
No,
being,
but-
Are you
extra
married?
ignorant.
You're not married, are you?
I'm a married man.
You're a
with two
married
kids.
man. Got it.
She
We
loves
get it. We get it.
She loves it.
I'm sorry I won't be able to deliver that furniture for you.
Damn it.
So sad.
See, now he
She
tells
was
me.
on board.
Yeah,
She was on board. She was
Now
totally
he's
down.
married. All of a
I
sudden
know.
he's
ready to
All
go.
of a sudden, he's married.
All of a
All of
sudden.
a
Does your wife
sudden.
ever ask you to pull any of those moves in the bedroom?
No.
No, right? Right? Punch me in the face.
No, she.
Does
so
she ever
hot.
tell you to wear the belt?
The armbar,
No,
please.
no,
The arm-
Break it off. Break it off.
Hey, what do you think about people? Again, I'm not asking you to make any statements you don't want to make, but how do you feel about people like Conor McGregor? Do you think that's a benefit for the UFC to have someone that's that
Loudmouth.
brass and that in everybody's face?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I'm going to take a step back. I'm a huge fan of Conor McGregor. Me and him, we get along on so many levels, but his new tattoo on his stomach.
Yeah, it's sus, right? It's a little
You
sus.
don't like it?
What do you think about
I
that?
don't like
The
it.
tiger?
Little tiger.
When I
It's a
saw
little.
It's like a bullseye.
When I saw that, and I was like, okay, this guy's making way too much fucking money to be thinking like
He's
that.
bored, yeah.
Bored.
Like, he's not
That's-
bored, but maybe
it's-
it's something he wanted to do.
That's right up there with a tramp stamp, right? The belly button tattoo,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I just hardly.
It's the man version version.
Yeah, I don't really see it on guys. I don't think I've
a little
really seen
weird.
guys
I mean,
with a stomach
Cisco
tattoo.
didn't. He did a thong song, so
I know, right?
It
But his
wasn't
was a
tiger.
son, right?
Yeah, his
was it a son?
Yeah,
And how I remember
yeah,
that, I don't know. Why are you making me remember that, bro?
You had a poster of him
It's a
in
good
your
song.
room.
No, I didn't.
you did.
Absolutely not. But no, he's a good guy, yeah, but he's just a little out there, yeah?
No, I don't want to say he's out there. He's just a man who speaks what he feels, and there's nothing wrong with him coming out and like, dude, I'm going to be faster than you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do all that stuff. And then at the end of the day, we haven't seen him truly be tested by somebody like Jose Aldo. I mean,
Sure.
when he fought Dennis Siver,
Yeah.
he even said that. That's a get rich, stay fresh fight.
Easy fight, right?
The Max Holloway fight, that was a good fight. Max Holloway, he's been on a tear right now. So a guy for him to fight like, Jose Aldo, we're going to truly test, because if they gave him to Chad Mendez, that would have been a good fight, and he could have lost to Chad Mendez. Then they would have missed this big cash cow that's about to happen with Jose Aldo. So it's a business marketing strategy, but at the same time, as me being an athlete, it's like, okay, it's good. You talk the talk, and he also walks the walk. But I want to see you fight a guy like Chad Mendez. I want to see you fight a guy like Dennis Bermudez, somebody who's going to fucking bring it. Like, okay, you're going to run your mouth, I'm going to bring it to you. Like,
But when a guy like that does loses, it's a very bad look.
It's a very bad look, but this is America. People forget.
Yeah.
Really quickly, yeah. I mean,
forget
as long as
real
they set up
quick.
another good fight, and again, for UFC, marketing wise, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better, because that guy's going to sell pay-per-views with this.
Very true. Yes, he
by
is.
running all that noise. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And then that's the thing too. Everybody's like, "Oh man, Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather." I was like, "Did you guys forget what happened to Manny Pacquiao? Did you see what Marquez did to him?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on his face.
But
Sleeping.
those wasn't weird knockouts too, though. It wasn't like he beat him in the fight, because Manny was going to win that fight until
Yeah,
that one.
bro, that
but-
dude, Manny was knocked
Sleep.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
And
taking a nap mid-fight.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, people forget about that. It's like, so for me, Mayweather, I want to see him all the time, because he's beat Cinnamon. He's beat so many good
Sure.
fighters. To whereas when you lose like that, and then it's just hard for me to get super excited. It's like, I remember everything that the person's done. To where it's like, it's hard for me. Like, if he beats Mayweather, I'm like, well, you still got knocked the hell out. Like, even for me, I've lost multiple times to people.
It happens.
It happens, but I've never been put to sleep like that.
No
So,
way. But you've put people to sleep, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you kicked some dude in the head once, right?
Yes.
You kicked a dude in the head? Why?
Why he's fighting?
Why is he
fighting?
Well,
That's
you
what
can
he
do that?
does.
Yeah.
I got bills to pay. Okay.
Why'd you kick the guy in
Listen,
the head
so
in the
do I,
fight?
but I'm not kicking people in the head.
But this is his
his
job.
job.
Oh, that's his
my
job.
job.
I
In the
know.
ring, that's
Oh,
his
yeah.
job.
Oh, so you didn't kick his head like at Macy's?
No,
This was an octagon. Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were just being an asshole kicking
No.
people in the head, bro.
Fucking Macy's, bro.
Why are you kicking people in Macy's, man?
No.
No. Only in the octagon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only for the
Awesome, man.
money,
I
the
know,
check.
right? Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. There he is. It's the all-new Cruise Show, UFC, Power 106.
Timberland. Best then, better now. Get yourself a pair at Robert Wayne Footwear.